Fans are incredibly concerned about Post Malone right now after some very worrisome videos of him falling, crawling, and trying to stand upright on stage went viral on both Twitter and TikTok. Hey guys, it's Drew Dorsey here with Clevver News, and we all love Post Malone for his tattoos, over-the-top fashion, and of course his music, but his fans are taking to social media to address a recent performance of his that's currently circling around the internet, and it has many fans concerned. And before we get into everything, I just wanted to let everyone know that we will be covering some heavy topics in this story, including substance abuse, so please only continue watching if you feel comfortable doing so. Alright, so here's what's going on. Post Malone performed at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee on Wednesday night, and one part of his set had fans worried. And we want to make it clear we aren't sure what exactly is going on with Post Malone. We aren't diagnosing him. We aren't making any substance abuse claims. Let that be clear. This could all be part of his performance, but it has fans concerned and is going viral on the internet, so we're going to break down both sides for you. He was performing his track I Fall Apart, and he appeared to actually fall to the ground. He then stumbled and rolled around, and it looked like he was struggling to push himself up back on his feet. Post also appeared to be emotional while singing the song, which is about a relationship heartbreak. Here's a bit of the performance. Now, it's very possible that this could all be part of his act because the song is literally about falling apart, so it could totally be intentional, but some fans are concerned about his well-being. They are sharing their concerns in some videos from other concerts of his on social media. One person wrote, quote, "Seeing all these videos of Post Malone is actually heartbreaking. Someone needs to check on him. He's clearly struggling with something. Praying that he gets help before it's too late." Another said, "He is not okay and needs help ASAP. I don't know if he's on drugs or drunk, but we can't lose another artist." Another fan wrote, "I've been a big fan of Post Malone since early 2016, and seeing these videos of him recently are worrying me. Yes, he's an outgoing, funny character, but I've never seen him like this in videos. He looks as if he needs help." And another wrote, "We love you, Post Malone. Please get help if you need. So many people care and appreciate you. We can't lose another legend too soon." And there are thousands of more tweets and TikToks just like those. Other fans also noted that Post Malone regularly gets low to the ground at his shows and that he must have just lost his balance. They also said that after the song, he seemed absolutely fine. One person tweeted saying, quote, "He always gets super low to the ground during his performances. He tripped, lost balance, and continued with the song. I know he drinks a lot and all, but he's completely fine after the show." Another said, "We were backstage at his show here and he def strings a lot, but he's fine. It's part of the performance." Another said, "I'm seeing people quote tweet this with Posty screaming in his songs, but it's literally part of the performance. I've recorded practically the whole concert and he's fine. Just gets wild with his older music." So while Post hasn't commented publicly about what happened while on stage, he is still set to perform at a scheduled concert tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. And in a recent interview with GQ, Post revealed that he had been working on his mental health, describing himself as f***ing crazy. He even talks about the drug-related deaths of his peers like Mac Miller, Lil Peep, and Juice WRLD as examples, saying he could have seen the same fate. Post Malone said, quote, "Middle school, I would cry myself to sleep every f***ing day. High school, the same thing. I tried to drink some beers to get rid of that but it just never goes away. And I don't think that's anybody's fault. It has to do with something predisposed in you." He then further opened up about his own mental health, comparing himself to his peers who were gone too soon, saying, quote, "That could have been me. I am now. I'm trying. It's difficult. Through my songs, I can talk about whatever I want, but sitting here face to face, it's difficult." Post went on to explain that's why he loves music so much, because it allows him to work through his feelings in ways he didn't know was possible. He told GQ, "That's the beautiful thing about music, for me at least. Something strikes a synapse, and then you want to go and sit down at the computer and make a beat, and then you make White Iverson, or you make anything, and that's all it takes." And Post went on to talk about his face tattoos and the real reason behind them. He suggested that his face tattoos are more of a defense mechanism than anything else. "We just hope and pray Post Malone is healthy and getting the help he needs if he needs it." And while we're talking about Post Malone, click right on over here for more Clevver coverage on the man, the myth, the legend. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep coming back for more news updates. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.